All right, Jino, you're ready?
Yes.
Good. Jeremy, are you ready?
Yes.
Excellent. Anabel, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, and Dari.
I'm ready.
All right.
Here we go. Episode 70, At the Starlight, Planting for the Future Livestream.
In your sister's room, that's where it started. Hello, this is Paul.
This is Laura.
I'm Alton,
We are Team Derringer.
and you are listening to Derringer Discoveries,
Where we take you, the listener, on an adventure.
a music adventure.
Listeners, Derringer Discoveries is sponsoring a live stream concert on the 5th of October 2024 featuring 7 or more recording artists from 3 continents. The concert is scheduled to start at 12 noon Eastern Time and will run until 10 p.m.
Old friend of mine, so glad you're here.
We will run many episodes of Derringer Discoveries to introduce you, our listeners, to some of the artists who will be performing on October 5th.
Tell me more about your life. Have you conquered all your fears?
The organizer of this concert is a listener of Derringer Discoveries named Dan Friedman. His nonprofit organization is the Green Music Program.
What have you seen? What have you found?
Today, Team Derringer, who is without Laura, who for some reason is practicing for skydiving.
Have you guys ever been skydiving? No. Have you ever wanted to skydive?
Yeah.
Do you want to go right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
We are talking with a band known by At the Starlight. That's At the Starlight.
Was the world what you expected when you left this part of town?
Folks, thanks for joining us today. Anabel, lead us around the table and tell us your individual names, what instrument you play, and where you're from.
My name is Anabel. I play the keyboard, and I'm originally from Puerto Rico, now living in South Florida.
We get one life to live. Let's live it right.
Hi there, I'm Dari. I sing and I play guitar for At the Starlight. I'm originally from Cuba. I live here in South Florida, and Fort Lauderdale specifically.
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
That's it.
Forward through the days and through the night.
I'm Jino. I play bass at the Starlight and originally from Israel.
Find something alive. Hold on tight.
My name is Jeremy. I play the drums for At the Starlight. I grew up in Montana. I've been kind of all over the state of Florida for the past decade and a half or so, and came down to South Florida about 2 years ago.
Never let this life pass you by.
Excellent. It's a 4-person band, 4-piece band, Jino, Jeremy, Anabel, and Dari. We have all 4 members with us for this interview.
You are listening to Derringer Discoveries.
With listeners in more than 30 countries.
What's up, guys? This is the Gaze, checking in from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I listen to Derringer Discoveries.
This is Dave the Rave Derringer, former radio disc jockey from Lynchburg, Virginia, USA, reaching out to disc jockeys around the world. You are listening to Derringer Discoveries.
Jy luister na Derringer Discoveries, 'n musiekavontuur-podcast.
You're messing me up. You're bringing me down.
I'll start with Anabel. Anabel, can you tell us about the Green Music Program, Planting for the Future Livestream, and tell us what made you get involved with it?
We've been connecting with Dan, and we are actually in a couple of the playlists that he has out. When we heard about the Green Music Program and he was looking for support, we really immediately jumped on board. We got together, talked about it. We're always up for a good cause, and what better cause than saving the environment, planting trees, and doing what we can. So we, of course, decided, yes, this is something we want to do. We've never done something like this before. We usually play in front of live audiences. So this is our first time, which is an experience for us that we are hoping is going to not be the last one, but the first of many.
We're hoping it will be the first of many for Dan Friedman as well.
I can recognize myself as my body hits the ground.
Yeah, so Jeremy, what time will you all be playing on October 5th?
Yeah, we'll be playing at 4 p.m. We'll be streaming from where we're based down here in South Florida, just the rehearsal space that we usually use. Nice little studio. Again, 4 p.m. on October 5th.
Jeremy, how long is your set scheduled to last?
I think it's about 40 minutes of music.
I can run away. I know you're not good for me.
Jino, I'll turn to you. What is a signature song of At the Starlight that your group will be performing on October 5th?
It's a tough choice, but I think I will go with Here to Stay.
The moment we met, without saying a word, I knew my life would never be like before.
Here to Stay by the Florida-based band At the Starlight.
Well, if my eyes, all too good to be true. Now I'm just a puppet led by you.
Jino, told us a song that the band will be performing on October 5th. Dari, what's another song that you'll be performing?
I would say Warpaint, given the fact that it's going to happen in October, and Warpaint is pretty much a Halloween song.
Yeah, it feels like a Halloweenish song, definitely.
Scared of every single passing shadow, afraid of the ticking of the clock.
Listeners, that's a snippet of Warpaint by the Florida-based band At the Starlight.
Wanna pick a fight?
So will you be wearing your war paint in concert?
You gotta be there to see it. You gotta be there to see it.
Excellent. We're definitely going to be streaming with you. That's for sure. Be sitting on my couch.
Hey, it's Sammy Volcano coming to you from the beautiful coast of Maine in the United States. I listen to Derringer Discoveries.
Early in the morning, starting up the day.
You know what song we hope that you play? We hope you guys will play Breathe. Will you play Breathe for us?
Absolutely.
That's actually our latest single, so we definitely wanted to make an appearance. For sure, we'll be playing that one, especially if you request it.
Yes, we will. And will you dedicate it to Derringer Discoveries? That would make us immensely happy.
You got it.
Excellent.
Let's make a note of that.
Listeners, that's a snippet of yet another song by At the Starlight. The song is called Breathe, and yes, they will be performing it on October 5th.
So, Dari, who do you hope is going to be watching you all play at this live stream?
My parents. I always look forward to my parents watching our performances and giving their feedback.
How about you, Jeremy?
I actually had the same answer since my folks live out in Montana and they've never actually gotten to see us play live before. You know, they've gotten to stream some of the studio recordings we've done. This will be their first chance to actually see us play live. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And certainly some other friends and family I'm hoping will join in the stream as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do they have internet in Montana?
They do, yes. They have cars, they have internet, you wouldn't believe it. They've made it to the 21st century.
Fantastic.
Run, feel the wind crashing on your face.
Jino, how about you?
My wife and my kids.
That's right. They can sit with the remote and turn you up or down as needed, right? How many kids do you have and how old are they?
I have twins. They're 7.
That's the way to do it, man. Just have them both at the same time and done. Anabel, how about you?
I am really looking forward to a lot of people that are my friends that are in Puerto Rico that to see us performing and to see what I've been doing after all these years.
How long have you been away from your friends?
I came to the States in 1992.
It's excellent to be talking with the four of you today, and we will be at your concert watching it from Charlottesville, Virginia. I think it's safe to say you should have a very good audience based on the number of people you were mentioning that you're hoping will be watching you. Listeners, if you want to be at the concert, you don't even have to travel to Florida. You can just simply go to our show notes and you can click the information to obtain a ticket. You will not only be supporting Planning for the Future live stream, you will be able to attend a concert and supporting all of these bands that are playing from around the world, performing for the people who are listening from around the world. So it's that simple. Just go to our show notes, click, and get your ticket, and the ticket's good for the entire concert.
This is Mick, aka Anthony Miccaroni from Brantingham, New York. I love listening to Derringer Discoveries. It's just a blast.
Until next time, this is Laura Derringer.
I'm Paul Derringer.
I'm Alton Derringer.
This has been Derringer Discoveries, a music adventure podcast. Song snippets were used in this episode to aid in the discussion, critique, and analysis of the songs.
Listeners, you can follow Derringer Discoveries on social media. We're at Derringer Discoveries on Facebook and at Derringer Pod on Instagram, Threads, and X, formerly known as Twitter.
In your sister's room. That's where it started. In your sister's
room. The real question is Dari ready? She's going to get all the questions, right? Today, Team Derringer, who? What? Do what? All right. I'll do my best. And before Anabel goes again, would you all mind, is the cord long enough to put the mic in between you? Yeah, that would be great. Looks like a Yeti. Yeah, that way we get Anabel too. All right. Over to Dari. Paul, what was the question again?
All right. Now, Alton, I heard you ask Jeremy, Jino, and Anabel. Did I hear you ask Dari?
Yeah, she started.
She started. Okay,
she
good.
started. She said her parents.
She did say her parents, yes. I was just double checking.
Now we do the podcast thing, and as Paul says, we have faces for podcasting.
You'll not only be supporting Plant a Tree live stream.
Try it again. How about Planting for the Future live stream?
Thank you.
Paul and I go back well over 50 years. I'm giving away our age now. Paul and Laura, who's not with us right now, go back even farther than that. They grew up on the same street together, so they knew each other from nursery school. We've stayed in touch. We live in 3 different areas now, but we've stayed in touch over the years and somehow ended up all in the same podcast together.
There is a band that I really like. Their name is Oh Wonder, and they have a beautiful song, which somewhere in the song where they say, "We threw rocks at the starlight." And there was something about that line that it really stuck to me. I presented it to the band and we took it to a vote.
So Paul, you want to see if we can get them to do a voiceover for us?
Hello, listeners. This is Anabel from At the Starlight from South Florida.
This is Jino.
This is Dari.
This is Jeremy.
We enjoy listening to Derringer Discoveries, a music adventure podcast.
You can obtain access to watch us and others perform at the Green Music Program livestream
on October 5th
by visiting GoFundMe and typing
Planting for the Future fundraiser.
Wanna pick a fight?
I think that's good, Alton. What do you think?